The bloody thing's dead. Swinging arms cleaned up. I've not done the best job ever because we've got swinging arm guards going across here, so all that's covered. All I wanted to do is get the main bake stuff off. These swinging arm bearings are absolutely mint, but the suspension linkage one, the bottom one, is seized solid. I'm going to try and press it out. If I can get it out without it falling to bits, I'm going to clean it up, re-grease it and just refit it. But if it falls to bits, I'm going to have to order another one. We'll see. Well, I were going to press it, but because the swinging arm's not a flat and it's like curved, it's just trying to pull and rock, it won't push straight. Other option is to heat it up and just try and belt it out. Bop. Oh, that's tight. We learn something new every day in here. So no wonder it won't press. I thought it were a needle bearing just like the swinging arm bearings, and it's not. Basically just a shaped collar like that. It just rotates around that. But it wears seized solid as well, so pressing it has helped. Get a good clean down, get some grease in it, it should be as good as new.
Stop talking about him. So it's time to get tyres fitted. If you watch this video, went out for a run and I got a puncture within 5-10 minutes.
It's flat.
Went totally flat.
Oh no. Tyre anchor installed by a wanker.
But we've still got Carl's wheels and
Mine
tyres
to do. Put knobbles on that. Is that dog
I've got you dogger. And Baz has got something to show you. He's got a new bike and he's got rid at 200. So if you watched previous videos, you'll have seen the guy out on a couple of different bikes. He's bought Baz's bike. Comment down below who you think's bought it.
Beta 300.
Beta.
Up.
On a serious note I think these do a lot better than KTM's.
No.
No, yeah?
I do.
No, yeah? No, I do. I think that looks better than a KTM. Not like a pit bike. Pit bike's a mint, but definitely better than a KTM.
Baz got a great bargain with this. It did need a bit of tidying up. This is a 300 X trainer, isn't it, Baz?
Yeah, we are our parts on it.
We are our parts. So, ride height, it's a little bit lower. Good for it.
Little legs.
Baz's little peg.
Stub it.
We think only difference between X trainer and RR is height and a few different bits, but the bits that the RR has got, this has got. Is that right? So exhaust, and then reeds.
V-Force reeds.
V-Force.
They're different on X trainer, aren't
Very
they?
forcey.
Power and speed.
Speed and power.
There were another issue with coil and all, weren't
There
there?
was one issue. We actually went out on this bike for the first time
And it cut out.
and it cut out. He had
No
to come home
spark.
for his trusty 200. No spark. Why were there no spark, Baz?
I thought it would coil, so I've mounted it there for a good earth.
So he's drilled through the side of the frame and put him out with his coil tip frame.
And it turned out it's a bit switched, so I put some
Yeah,
new
with
switches
switches.
on it. Because these, for Beta, are shit. I'm not
Crap,
swearing.
junk,
Poo-poo.
junk.
If you're a regular watcher and you've watched other videos with Baz in, you'll see how he got on at 200. He did pretty good considering. So on this, should be flying.
Noisy to what?
We have got something else to show you apparently, because what you don't know is Baz is like local scrap man. Except local scrap man didn't even want this bike and Baz took it anyway.
I'll have it, I'll get it running.
It does run.
Is it running, Baz?
No, there's no fuel in it.
What is it?
Monkey bike.
600.
Monkey 600. Dead. Seized up.
Told you it runs.
This is the part where I tell you about the bike, but honestly I have no idea what to say. I think it's got wheelie bin wheels on it. It's got some sort of sofa seat on it. A tank off for a R6.
Exhaust off an R6. Pro circuit pipe. What's that doing on there?
I think this will Wee Man's bike out of Jackass 2. You'll see Baz out that soon.
It's suited for his size more than 300.
That's my spare bike.
That's like that bike, that's like on Top Gear where that shitty car follows him around. That should just follow us around. Shouldn't it, for his bike breaks? If his bike breaks, we've got to go on that. So enough of that waffling, let's get the tyres on. So this is tyres gone in a minute, and this is new tyre. They're actually good tyres because that has had some
Year old
that,
that's had some hours on it, and look at knobbles on it still.
I'm having that when he's done with it.
Some road use, loads of hammer, loads of hills, different
Loads of
seasons.
summer, winter, road use, job lot in it.
So to see it's still got all them knobbles on, it's
Yeah.
a good tyre that.
And that's why I bought the exact same tyre. Better not as tight as Billy's pocket.
I hope Baz nips your tube, mate.
Anyway. I do, so I've got a reason to knock him out now.
Have you got another tube for this now?
No.
Is it fuck?
No backup tubes.
He's relying on me.
If Baz punches this, he's getting chinned. It's all on video. Here we go.
Take your fucking rubbish with you.
These subframes are actually stronger than they look. I know they're hollow and I know they're aluminium, but they are pretty strong. I was just trying literally anything to get some leverage on it. I wanted to do it while it was on the bike, so I could actually line it up as best as I could. At this point, I'm just thinking, do I just actually buy a new one? And I thought, no, we'll have one go at bending it, see how it works out. Hitting it seemed to work more than actually trying to bend it. So it is actually bending with what I'm doing, but because these sidebars are naturally bent on both sides, it's hard to see which bit's actually bent. Has this side dropped down and that's where it needs to be, or is that side bent up and this is where it needs to be? I could use a tape measure and do it from corner to corner to get the good points that I need. If I get measurements of one, I can just match it with the other one. But I don't know which one the good one is, which one where it should be. With how that's bent down that way, I'm just guessing this is down, and that's right. I could be wrong. Right, I've hit it and hit it and hit it. I've bent it, I've had it in the vice a bit more, and that's best I can get it, to be honest. But I suppose, if you're cockeyed, it don't look too bad. All this weld's now cracked from belting it and bending it and stuff. I don't know, it's better than it were anyway. But now it needs welding, I'm set back a day or two. But here I have got the fork seals, bushers, oil and a few tools I need. I'm going to attempt to give these a service, change fork seals and bushers inside. I'm going to crack on with that now. I'm going to leave that out this video. It'll be long enough without putting that in, but it's a perfect opportunity to do an how-to video for a beginner. I've never done it, I've watched a few videos, gonna give it a go, see how it turns out. That will be out before this video, so go and get it a watch if you're interested. So I'm going to go and clean this up, take it to be welded, and then I'll be back. While all this back end's off, I'm just going to point this out. This is your 2-stroke oil bottle. When I first got this bike, this were leaking. They're prone to crack on early TPIs because they like age. And this had a massive crack underneath. Absolute pig to replace. As a clamp for this sits up here at the top of your frame. It's a nightmare to get to. This oil pump is probably original. I'm not 100%, but I doubt it's been changed by the looks of it. After so many hours, it is recommended to change them, but I'm just going to leave mine. When I get old bike powered up again, we're going to run a cycle on it to make sure it's pumping the right amount of 2-stroke out still. We've got a nice fresh kit. Alt sliders, they can go on swinging arm in a minute. Subframe's been welded, just got that back. Nice thick welds all the way up here. Radiators, I've decided to sack these off. They're just bent to shit here, there and everywhere basically. Obviously I've not paid KTM's price, I bought some aftermarket ones. That's the headache when you strip a bike down and you're building it back up. You never know from one day to the next what parts you're going to need or what you're going to be ordering. Plus I change my mind like no tomorrow. One day I'll think, oh, I'll fix it, I'll try and sort it. Then next day I'm like, just order a new one. So at some point I'm always waiting for parts to come. So we're going to get a swinging arm back on. We're going to get this subframe back on and built up. Get the airbox back on. Radiators are coming from Europe somewhere. I've got a 10-day post on them. I've got a few bits and bobs that I'm still waiting for. They're late in post. So we're going to start and finish this video off, get a few bits on. And then fingers crossed, the next video, the bike should be built up, complete. Then it should be ready to take out for a rip and make a start on that. Waffle, waffle, waffle. Let's chuck some parts on. I am just going to mention this. I've got a split coating on wire for my oil pump. I am going to put some hot glue over that, but you'll see why it's split in a minute because the way it sits, when that's up there, your plug is so close to your reeds there, it's like on a tight angle. But I'll show you when I put it back together. I'm not putting this on for strength. It will strengthen it up, but it'll just stop it getting any worse and it will keep any water out. Good thing about hot glue is, as good as that'll seal now, it is easy to get it off when you need to. Just going to unwind this wire so it can sit in natural position, so there's no stress on cable. So if you look how close that sits to your reed, it's on an angle of like down and straight up, on like a point rather than a natural curve. I think that's why it's split. Unless I split it moving this engine about, because me and Billy were wiggling this engine about and that plug were in. You've got about a 2mm gap between them. But I know for next time now, it's just one bolt up top, couple of clips there, and your oil pump comes straight off, so it's worth moving that if you're moving your engine about. One wire has got potential to kill your engine basically. If that stops working, you've naffed it. So here we're just putting elastic electrics in, getting that battery in and bolted up. I think that cable hanging out the back is an earth cable, but that can't be on until the rear mudguard's on because it bolts to that. Just clipping the relay back in, getting the main power wire bolted back up to it, and then we get all that slide in place. Nicely done. Without a doubt, the trickiest thing about taking a 300 apart is putting the airbox and subframe back on, believe it or not. Well, I found that to be the fiddliest part anyway. Now I've done it, it will be easier next time, but this is first time taking back end off and putting it back together, and what an absolute fiddly job that were. Because my subframe's bent as well, nothing will lining up as easy as it should have, so it just made it twice as hard. So while this rear shocker off bike, I thought it'd be a good idea to get it a good scrub down because I can't get to it when it's on bike. Got some degreaser on it, get it a quick wipe, and we've got some good results to be fair. It come up pretty white and it is in good condition considering its age. I think that's enough for this video. I've spent ages cleaning all these wire connectors, all the blocks. They were full of crap, cleaned them out, got a compressor and blew them out. All that's wired up. Get shocker, a quick wipe, done. Everything's wired up for it to start, but if I put that on there, you will see it spark, but flat. But battery's not got enough power to turn it over or anything, so maybe I need a new one, maybe it needs a good run, I don't know. It's not done battery no good being sat in garage in freezing cold and bike not being ridden or started. Clutch needs bleeding up, engine mounts, exhaust, radiators, wheels, sprockets, chains, graphics. Just all fiddly bits to be honest now. Now I've got a compressor and a proper torch. Gonna have another go at blowing dints out to exhaust now I've got proper equipment. All that will be in next video. I don't care how long I need to make the video to get it all in one, but on the next video, the bike will be finished. I've got to get it finished. And once again, you know what's coming. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up. If you like the content, subscribe, it's free. Just need a click. It helps the channel out. And once again, I'll see you on the next one.